Anyway,
Oh,
he says he watches you threatening the animal with the rock, and the animal's freaking out, and trying to gum you to death because it's broken all of its teeth off by now. He goes, "Well, I guess I'll leave you to it, since you're."
yes. How
He
how
looks
far
at
away
you,
from the embassy,
experts.
by the way?
Have you been to Bakersfield before?
No, I don't believe I have.
You have no idea. Uh, are you asking, or are you asking
I'm
him?
asking the comp. Yeah.
Where's the embassy located? What town?
Whatever the town is, I mean, I've been there hundreds of times.
Give me a memory roll to remember the name of the town that you have literally lived in for the entire fucking campaign. That the
I was
same
drunk a lot.
name in different zones. Yeah,
Yeah.
San Angeles.
Yeah, that's the one.
He goes, oh, that's several days' ride that way, he says, pointing.
Of course. Okay.
If you had a horse, he says, looking around. 0 horses. How did you get here anyway, sir? The animals, he just looks at you with an eyebrow raised. He goes, elf magic, sir?
No.
The only magic I know of is elf magic.
This is special Australian magic.
There are certainly no elves around here, sir.
Give me an empathy roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is deeply suspicious of any kind of magic, because the only magic, like if Australians have magic, might Australians be working with the elves? That kind of suspicion. He has the same kind of redneck suspicion you've come to expect.
You must go now, or these things are going to probably try and eat you. For your own protection.
Give me a fast talk roll. He says, looking deeply suspicious at Kinley.
Jeff's still trying to get in.
Yeah, I like his persistence. It will avail him not. As we see another picture of Jeff.
By a quarter.
He says, well, you just remember what we talked about. And he turns and leaves.
Already forgot.
He pauses at the door and glares at you as you continue threatening the small fucking toothless animal with a rock.
I'll remember later. I'm just concentrating on this right now.
He begins shaking the animal like he's a British nanny and it's a baby.
Like a cocktail shaker.
I imagine the old paint shakers at the hardware store that you'd strap the can of paint into.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine British nannies with babies. Anyway, so if you buy one of those paint shakers, it's an automated British nanny. So
how... Sorry, can't speak before you go.
He keeps trying to leave, and he looks and he goes,
One last thing.
Yes?
How many of these things do you think you've managed to round up?
What is here? The other people were very, very kind and didn't use any magic, he says, as though it's a dirty, filthy word.
Magic.
He stares at you with deep suspicion and inbred hatred.
And?
We've gotten what we could, but now everybody's hiding in their homes and such until whatever's going on passes. I came out here because there's a lot of pure, concentrated evil out here, and so I wanted to check and make sure. If worse comes to worse, I'll light this barn on fire and we'll start over another time.
No, good idea.
But if you do that, then won't the evil seep out of them into the surrounding animals?
Yes, but we'll just, if they die on their own because they're left here too long, it does the same. We've had some, like pigs and such, that died of natural causes, not being fed or watered for several days, and then the evil escaped them and went into different animals. So we're at a real loss on this one. That's why we're hoping, says the badger-headed deputy, that the Australians could figure it out for us. Because we've heard that they're good people, law-abiding people, brave people, and ones that don't use any kind of magic.
Magic. Horrible.
He looks super suspicious. I'll just be going now. Did you need anything before I leave? If you need anything to make this right.
Where's the local town? Is this the local town?
No, this is a barn, he says.
Yes.
Local town, you can see it down the road. See this road? It goes to local town. Local town's called Bakersfield, he says,
Great.
as though he's worried you may be simple.
I give him a look.
He gives you a look and narrows his badger eyes at you.
I give him crazy eyes.
Give me an intimidate roll. If you get a crit, you'll have a heart attack. No, he goes, hey now.
So, Bakersfield. Is the sky problem seem to be kind of localized to that town, or is it all over?
I don't know. I haven't been to other towns. They're a long way away. I've been further than most people here. I've been a day and a half away from Bakersfield once. I'm considered a world traveler here.
Yes. Damn it. Right.
My grandfather, though, he made it all the way to San Angeles once.
Okay. Yeah.
Told us stories about that.
Yeah.
For damn near 30 years.
We'll come by soon. We'll come by soon to talk about that when we're done with this. Right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Please eat before you're eaten by animals.
He shakes his head and he says, well, if you need anything, let me know.
How long does it take to get to Bakersfield?
About an hour and a half.
On foot?
Yeah. For you, yes. I'm going to ride my horse. So you...
Right.
Good luck.
How would we get in touch with you?
I'm going to be at the jail where we put, he looks at Kinley, the criminals and elf sympathizers.
Elves.
He moseys out.
It's just a big pile of
The worst thing is that there's a cage with like this little animal in it.
He's like drowning.
He's like covered in spit.
Okay, this is interesting. So we'll wait until he's left.
You guys watch him get on his horse. His horse is amazing. And he gallops off.
Well, since they don't like gold, we could try. I don't know how plentiful gold is here, but maybe try putting one of these animals inside of a gold box.
Okay.
And see what happens with that.
The only problem with the gold thing, and this is the reason why I'm not using it now, is the gold hurts them, but it kind of also forces them out of the body. So then all they do is they up and go to another animal. It's a never-ending cycle. The one, yeah, see, they don't like it, so it's probably good to use as protection. But I don't really want to use it on this.
Well, okay, but it would be completely surrounded in a box.
When I tried to cure disease on that first one, I don't believe it freed the demon. I think it banished it or destroyed it. So what I'm thinking is we need to probably try and get all of these to somewhere where magic works better. I look for the guy, make sure he's not standing outside. The constable,
I knew it.
He's like if we can get these to somewhere where magic works better and I'm able to use it on all of it, we could severely diminish the evil. It seems to be
a huge pain in the ass, by the way.
I know.
There's tons of these little fuckers.
It would be Freddy jumping on with the ability to open a trump gate and to gate them all somewhere, but he's not on, so
how about black candles draw evil? If you burn a black candle, it has the reputed effect of drawing the evil to the candle, and then it burns away with the candle. We could try a black candle.
If we could find some way to trap the essence when they get. So if we touch, say, gold to one of these things, this blackness will come out, and then if we can find a way of somehow trapping that, or then that could work. Then we could take, say, that container full of, say, trapped essence to somewhere. It'd be easier to take it somewhere and be like, healing magic destroyed. But there comes in the problem of trying to find something to contain it in.
Yeah, actually, this level of technology is you can do that, like something like a still.
I just got a fucking vision of all these fucking small furry animals being stuffed into a fucking still. Yeah, let's make moonshine. It's black and evil. Black and evil.
So, maybe put something, rig up some sort of apparatus where the animal is in a glass jar, and then there's a stopper and then a tube where to another sealable jar, and then do the gold at the animal and see if the whatever this nastiness is leaves the animal and then goes into the other container. Although we'd need one of the locals to be able to see that, because we won't be able to see that.
No, I think we will be able to see it. I just think the only thing that we've done so far is to cure the disease on one of these, and that seemed to destroy it rather than free it. So that's why I don't think we saw the wisp come out of it, because I think we, rather than freed it, we destroyed it. The only thing is, I'm not sure if a glass container is going to be enough to trap these things. It might need to be something made of a particular material.
What, like gold?
Well, yeah, but I think even Freddie said even that didn't seem to. Because once they're free from the corporeal body, even the gold doesn't seem to be. All it does, it seems to kind of push them. It kind of pushes the spirit a bit away. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to actually have a harmful effect to the spirit itself. It's only the bodies of the creatures they inhabit, which kind of makes it tough to try and keep everything in one place.
You see, Marcus, part of my philosophy as a GM is that mods are fun, but mods that the PCs have to do because other PCs did a mod is more fun.
Yay.
Yeah.
You're big on repercussions, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I love to award cleverness and punish the fuck out of stupidity.
Well, I'm kind of out of ideas here.
We've tried nothing and it's not working.
Well, I was say we can test these things. Unfortunately,
you have so many test victims. Subjects.
We've got so many. But obviously each one that doesn't work, it's gonna free the thing back into the world. But I suppose you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet, right?
Actually, you don't. Scientists have come up with a new way to make an omelet inside the egg.
Shut up. It's a saying.
Right.
So we could try something glass-wise to see if that would contain the spirit, if you want. I mean, it could be worth a test.
You'd have to go get some. Actually, no, wait. The art party did bring some glassware here. So there's mason jars. They have like a metal lid on top, and then glass thing. There's also several different sizes of pottery. Although, if there was any gold inside of them, they carefully took it. It's like, I'm not leaving the gold, though. The gold is mine. I can spend that on hookers.
I'm guessing if they had these here, that they maybe already tried this. But it'd be nice if Freddie had mentioned that, so we don't have to go through the fucking rigmarole of trying all the stuff they already tried.
Yeah, believe me, with how scientific they are at testing, I'd recommend we do from start.
Oh, we could also try electricity.
Ooh. Ooh. He suggests using demon blood on them.
Oh, no, demons. Demon electricity. I'm fine with electricity as long as it's not unnatural wired electricity. That's the difference. Lightning is fine.
Oh yeah, get lightning to strike them. That'd be good.
Yeah,
that'd definitely fucking.
Cattle prod demons.
Maybe something like static electricity built up on the right materials.
Well, the way I see it is, we don't. I mean, we've got the gold. We know that hurts them, or it's a discomfort enough that makes them leave the body they're inhabited, which is really what we need it for. What I think we need to try and do next is to be able to find a way of trapping them. Because if we can find if we can find a substance that will trap them, and we can come up with a contraption where we can be like, animal, gold, yeah. Spirit goes into the fucking contraption, trapped. Next one, animal, gold, spirit goes in. We can then take that massive jar finally full of whatever it is, full of bloody spirits, take it somewhere easier to do stuff with and go, healing magic, and hopefully goes away.
That's a good thought.
Because right now trying to transport 60 odd animals to another zone to individually heal all of them is going to be sucky.
And may not solve the problem because whatever is in them is in other animals around here.
I mean, this might not solve the problem by doing this today, but it will hopefully weaken it. If we can do this enough, then maybe it will weaken the creature, or I don't know.
Jeff tries to give vital information to the party. Must make it work.
I mean, I don't know where we would go to look this up, but I'd like to kind of know a bit more about the creature itself. I don't know if anyone's actually taken his name and researched it, because that could tell us more about whether this stuff's going to even be worth doing. Because
the problem is that give me a memory roll, Kinley. Just Kinley, because unfortunately Marcus hasn't been around long enough, I don't think, to have gotten a deal of this zone.
Yeah.
The problem is that you're kind of out in the colonies, and books are not a huge thing. They haven't got a bunch of books, hence they don't have a bunch of libraries and stuff. This is pretty much like the early days of the colonies, and whereas in the American colonies, they were big on like the printing press and shit. Here they haven't really, nobody's set any of that shit up. So hence no accumulation of knowledge, and going to different zones gives you different zone knowledge.
I think what's really fucking annoying is I think they've already tried to go back as well to the spirit that was in the place that it was first trapped in, and it wouldn't tell them anything new. And I'm like, it should want us to bloody take care of this, and yet it's not willing to give up the information, which is really annoying. But we can try that as well if you want. I'm not sure how far. Can I make a memory roll to remember how far away the...
Were you actually at that? You actually went to the cave, right?
Yeah, I was one of the teams that steamed in and killed the motherfucker.
Excellent. Go ahead and give me a, I got to replay that several times, and everybody's like, instantly kill it, no talkie.
I think the problem there simply was you made the spirits so fucking annoying that everyone, by the time we got in there, we were like, just shut the hell up. We're just going to kill the thing because you're annoying the crap out of us.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a memory roll followed by a direction sense roll, and then boom, you can pinpoint it.
Sorry, memory, direction
sense.
Somebody's
breaking into your place. Try to have them stab you on camera. It'll give me a lot of views.
There's an ice cream van, and it's cold. What the fuck? Yeah, I got both.
You're thinking that by walking, it should be around 3 days from here, which if they're catching the animals this far away, I mean, it's a 3 day walk. You're not sure if your test subjects will still be alive by the time you get back because that's a 6 day round trip. But, and nobody's feeding them. And animals do like to eat and drink every day. I mean,
is there food stuff here for them, or is it?
Yeah. You think so? You're not really animal guy,
Really? I'm good at tending horses.
Well, yeah, that's because somebody else gives you stuff and says the horse eats this, and you go, I know.
What roles do you need for us to determine their food stuff?
Well, you're thinking water is definitely going to be a big thing, but if you give them too much of it, you're not sure what will happen. Actually, you can experiment because there's different bags and stuff, see what they eat. So you can eventually figure it out through process of elimination, or if they will eat.
We try and feed and water them so they don't die.
You discover if you give them too much water, they try to drown themselves in it. So you have to give them just little bits of water, which then eventually they seem to not be wanting to drink, but eventually their body kind of forces them to drink and they don't want to eat, but then their body forces them to eat. So it appears to you, give me animal empathy, because I know you got that.
It's an internal struggle where the host is trying to stay alive, but the demon wants to die because it's incarcerated, and it knows if it manages to kill the host, it can just go and find another host that's not incarcerated.
And he goes, yes. Take a check and learn. Don't forget your check and learn.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got...
I'm just going to give you a card instead, Matt. You've kind of got it on there.
It's animal handling general. I thought you had to take it for Pacific.
No, this is this is animal empathy. Like
again, I've got it for two different animals, but I didn't think there was a.
No, there's not. No, you. Oh wait, no. Varmint psychology. That's a.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! All right, if I get this. Fumble! Yes, of course.
You think you're spouting shit, but P goes, no, you're completely correct. And you're like, I'm sure I'm spouting bullshit.
Spouting bullshit.
I think I should just shake him until the spirit comes out. I learned about an animal today that can suck the skin off of another animal.
What a great card. Right. Killing is wrong.
Oops.
Right, I will leave the might as well leave the round vision on top. Not that I think it's worth anything.
I'll be 5 steps away.
Yep.
Cool.
I like Jeff's persistence. I'd really like that. For anybody just now tuning in, this is a picture of Jeff. We love him a lot, but his computer doesn't love him, and that's what happens.
No love for Jeff.
So what are you going to do now, Mr. No Cards, Matt? You've got plenty of test subjects here, and apparently trying to get information elsewhere is not working.
I've still got one actually.
Oh yeah, you continue threatening it with the gold, listening to the weird squeaks. You're thinking if you get different size animals and you have them lined up and then you have people doing the gold, you could try to make some sort of weird animal music if you had like different gold on sticks and go.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's a way of torturing animals without actually hitting them with sticks.
Okay, so let's take a couple of animals to do a couple of tests here with to start with. So the one I've still got in my hand and the gold rock in the other.
It gums you to death. It's trying to suck your skin off.
Mr. P, could you take one of the jar with the lid on it, undo it, hold it over the animal while I touch the thing to it? We're going to see if try and catch the wispy stuff when it comes out and quickly put the lid on. Let's see if that does anything.
You got it. I'll do that.
Right. He touches to it, and it acts like you're electrocuting it, and it's like, but no wispy shit comes out.
Shit.
I mean, you could easily just increase pressure a bit and squish it like a fucking cockroach if you wanted to.
Huh.
Well,
I'm wondering if these things are managing to build up a resistance then.
No.
Not resistance, but they're becoming more powerful the longer they're in the body as such.
we could just take a small animal and seal it in a jar. It's eventually going to expire.
That's a good point.
And then we'll know.
Well, you can make it less than eventually if you put an animal in a jar, because you've got a big enough jar, you've got a small enough animal,
right.
and then have Matt do the shake.
Yeah. I really go to town on it.
Right. It turns into black disgusting shit, and then through the glass you see like this black wispy shit go.
Right through the glass? Oh.
Yeah, right through the glass, like there's nothing there.
How fast is the black shit moving?
Not all that fast. You could chase it down with your gold if you wanted.
I'm tempted to draw my sword and just try and see if it has any effect.
Would you like to carefully pull out your sword and take one poke at it as it's going through the
well, the way
wall?
I see it is it's a sentient being, so my sword might be like, fuck yeah, I want
sure,
some of this.
Give me a sword roll just to hit it. You're negative 30 because it's tiny.
Ooh, tiny. It's tiny. Where's my sword?
He strikes the wall just after it goes through, and he goes, He's rather good with swords, but it managed to elude him just somehow. He did also, hold on a minute, let me check his fumble card here real quick, a natural 100. Right, he goes, and he puts the fucking sword through the wall. The sword is stuck in the wall, and then he falls down and lays there, and he goes,
I feel fortunate to not be involved in that.
You're thinking that whosoever shall draw the sword from the barn wall shall be the next farmer of Bakersfield.
What an honor. Right. I will get up, I will take the sword, I will sheath it carefully.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go over, we will get one of the ceramic stuff.
Pottery, sure. It's
one of the potteries with a lid.
Uh-huh.
I find a small enough creature in a cage.
Oh, yeah.
Rinse, repeat. Take it out, put it in.
Black shit goes.
Right, I draw my sword again and try and fucking slash it.
Roll, you're still at a negative 30.
If I roll 100 again. Yeah.
I'm just going to step. Okay.
Yeah. You pass it through it a few times. It has no noticeable effect on it. It's like it's like going through vape smoke, although the vape smoke kind of keeps together a little clump and eventually goes through the barn wall as it escapes back into nature. The other 58 animals howl and gibber and gnash their teeth and stuff. Because they have teeth, unlike the ones you've killed. You now have 2 different containers filled with black goo and fur and bits.
Great. So the glass didn't work, the pottery didn't work.
That could be why it was abandoned here, you're thinking.
Let's see how lucky we are on this, because I guess Logan will fuck with us when he rolls really high. Let's have a look.
Any wood containers?
2.
Logan, are there any wood containers here?
The cages that they're in seem to be keeping them in, but they're all in bodies that are bigger than the bars.
2 words, Logan. No.
That was only one.
He's getting ready to try Logris, but he knows that no matter what he says, he's going to get some bullshit. Because if you say like gold box, it could be a gold colored box. It could be a box that has the word gold written on it and fucking bejazzle shit. It could be somebody's bejazzled pussy. It could be anything.
Should be interesting.
I mean,
Well,
I'm not saying you wouldn't have sex with a fucking, it could be a fleshlight that's bejazzled.
I did not need that visual.
We all need more fleshlights in our lives.
All right, so Alex, you seem to be really good at the woodworking there. Maybe try constructing a small wooden box, and we can try with that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of. I mean, we only know gold is the only thing that seems to affect these things so far. So I mean, give it a go, I guess. Yeah.
Right, give me a simple carpentry roll to make a small wooden box that you can pulp another small creature in. Fortunately, you've got lots of small creatures because they were the easiest ones for the villagers to catch without dying horribly.
Yeah.
All right, it makes a small wooden box, pulps the creature inside of it, and the little shadow thing comes out. You notice they're going through different parts of the wall. They're not all going out the same exit. This one goes through the roof slowly, eventually.
Okay, we could try immersing them. They don't seem to like the water.
Well, no, they loved the water, as in they were trying to drown themselves to kill themselves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the animal that didn't like water.
We'd just be helping out, basically. Let's just drown you all.
You've got 57 test subjects left. Please make a note of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That'd be 56, actually.
All right.
We pulped 3 and I cured 1. Well, I suppose we could just go for it and see. Maybe we might get lucky with Logan rolling good on how fucked up this is. I try and summon a golden pot. Those are my 2 words. First one, fumble, fumble card, fumble, fumble, fumble. Motherfucker.
Give me a empathy, or no, not an empathy roll. Give me an essence roll. Lower is better, Matt. You're having trouble.
×2.
Holy shit, Jeff moved his eyes.
It's a Jeff.
He moved his hand slightly.
It might be. It could be. It works! Motherfucking piece of shit.
Yay.
Draw cards, motherfucker. Marcus, please reduce your hand down to 4. You can trade some of your cards to Jeff if you want, if you have any good shit. If you have 2 shitty cards, just discard them because they'll probably get worse. Congratulations, Jeff. I don't know what sort of sorcery you've been doing, but your persistence has paid off. You may now cheer. Because I know the other 2 are.
It's still acting wonky, so we'll have to see.
Yes, but it's better than it was before, which was pictures of Jeff appearing, disappearing.
And no noise.
Can you get on roll 20, Jeff?
Yeah, I will in a second. I want us to make sure this is working first.
Understandable.
Is the problem that you were having anything I would understand?
It seems to be a memory issue with my netbook. I don't understand exactly what's causing it. I actually did a complete bypass. I'm not using Google Chrome. I'm using the Google Play instead.
Okay.
And that should be bypassing it.
Did you try dumping the cache? Jeff?
You know.
Everybody needs cash.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, either way, I'm happy that you are here, and I'm sure that the other 2 are delighted because their science was not doing well. And if there's one thing they need, it's a powerful martial artist to help them out. With science.
All right. Well,
Yes, I realize martial arts has its own science and stuff, but I know Jeff knows the scientific method, though.
yeah. Well, you know why katanas have such a long handle?
It's because they were made from
Tang.
really shitty steel with a long ass tang to try to keep it from falling off or shattering.
No, it wasn't even the shitty steel part. Their steel is actually extremely strong because they fold it over and over and over and over again.
That's because their steel was so shit that they had to. They keep folding it to try to get the impurities out.
It's like a bastard sword. The extra handle length lets you wield it two-handed.
That too, but there's something else
That's
to
not
it. I can't remember it.
There's actually more power in the way they strike. If you see an actual samurai hold it, you'll see that he has one hand all the way up at the tang and the other one all the way at the butt.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
The reason why is that gives them a lot more strength in their swings, because when they're actually swinging down, for example, they're actually swinging
leverage.
Down, the tang up. Yep, and that leverage gives them a whole lot of strength.
Yes, but if you read up on the Japanese steel, that's why like they didn't have to fold the the Damascus steel, for example. They discovered Damascus steel versus, I mean, there's a lot more. We have a lot more mythology regarding katanas, but they don't know how to make Damascus steel anymore because so just like we don't know how to make Greek fire anymore.
Well, maybe we do, maybe we don't.
Well, no, they lost the secret because it was such a closely guarded military secret. We can make our own version. We got our own special shit. We got
which may or may not be the same.
Probably not.
Okay,
Jeff, grab a card from Mr. Wall, or grab your 4 cards, and then Marcus will give you a card also, and you can discard one of them. So anyway, you guys
I rolled an essence ×2, by the way.
All right. Anytime I say lower is better, please mash the ×5 button in the future because fuck math. Right. Something has hold of your Logris tentacle and is not letting it go. Something has got you. You're not sure what's on. Yes, you can feel that something has got you. Without that, you wouldn't understand what's going on. You're thinking that whatever it is not your friend.
Okay. What do I do? Sever the connection?
You can attempt to. Give me another, mash the essence ×5 button. Hope for low.
Can I
unless you got different plans.
Logris defense?
Ooh, there you go. Give me a Logris defense roll. That's a good idea. That'll give you a big bone. All right. Now mash the essence ×5 button, and you have a +30, as you call it, the twisting image of the Logris.
Sure.
Whatever the fuck had you let the fuck go of you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Apparently something wanted its gold box. Also, you discover something new about the Logris tentacles. You think that, give me a evidence analysis roll based on your feelings and stuff, unless you have like theory of magic or something like that. No, I'd go with evidence analysis then.
I do have magic lore or
magic. Well, magic lore is more for probably petty magics.
Okay.
But
yeah, I'll do an evidence. Unless you want.
You could try a Logris lore if you wanted.
Cool.
Whatever skill you want to try is the one roll you get, and fuck you. All right, so you're thinking that the Logris tendrils are a bit more risky than advertised to use, because something may actually grab it and hang on to it, and maybe they're not able. It's not like an appendage of yours that they can pull out, but they may have grabbed it in order to fucking start tracing it back to you. Ooh,
okay,
that's not good. You're thinking, and also with your Logris lore, since you made it half. unless there's a hidden branch on the tree that you're unfamiliar with, it's probably not people that's doing it. So watch your ass.
Hey, Jeff, I'm going to put this fancy footwork card down here. Feel free to grab it if you want.
Ah, that'd be a great card for Jeff. Martial artist. So,
right.
at this point, suddenly a figure eclipses in the doorway, a shadowy figure and stuff with the sun going down behind him. And you see them in there threatening. Look, now,
stopping animals.
Jeff, I want you to imagine a tree, like a big full-size leafy tree, okay? Now chop it down and drag it into the barn so that like less than half is actually in the barn, and then the rest with all leafy bits and shit is still outside, okay? And then take about half of this big fucking tree and flatten it out so it's become a kind of table. Somebody has done that. So now the barn doors cannot close all the way because there's literally, it's like a tree growing sideways out of the barn.
Okay.
You're not sure what kind of you see Kinley, that kind of madman. Because, normally people would be like, we're going to hook this up to a tractor. You're thinking he probably grabbed it with his testicles or something and drug it over here. You don't know.
Yeah, I see him bench press trees for fun. I know. So
yeah, it also looks as though
up?
the axe has been shattered and the axe head is stuck into part of the tree. Like, I'll use this later.
Yeah, it's all fun here. Nut. Oh no!
Poor Jeff.
We spoke too soon. Right.
He'll stand there posed dramatically until he comes back in, which could be a while. It's like in the movie The Gamers when the guy's like just...
I saw that one.
Awesome movie.
Brilliant movie.
So, he's buggered off again. What do you guys do?
Right. God damn it.
You're thinking if you had like a metric ton of gold, that would probably be better somehow. Cut to, we moved to Spain with our metric ton of gold, Logan.
No, I mean, the large amount of gold that they had that they took from the collar, the other people have it, so...
Yeah.
Yay for that.
Yay.
Uh...
No, maybe Jeff's got some gold on him. Is it pitcher again? Yeah, he's back to pitcher box. Hold on, I have to respond with the normal 2 words. Womp womp. So, meanwhile, while Jeff tries to unfuck his computer, what do you guys wish to do?
Well, okay, so we've tried wood, we've tried ceramics, we've tried glass. We know gold works, but we don't have enough gold, and I'm not sure how we'll get enough to make...
Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button.
Buttons aren't toys, Jeff.
There's 2 of him.
Yeah, one of them will go away soon. I'll try to correct that out real quick. There it goes.
There you go.
I was worried you were fucked again.
No, it just, there's still problems I'll have to deal with, but I think I got to work around for now.
I know that you know about computers, so I also know it's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
So, we do a little catch up for Jeff.
Please.
Okay.
Shows him reach out, touch a button. For...
Mr. Wallace, do you read the boards on the bracelet by any chance? He's just ignoring me. Mr. Wallace.
He's fucked again.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
It's yeah. I'm just trying to figure out on the settings on this how to get it to go to 4 pictures in a square versus 1 picture going and then the 3 on the side.
Oh, that's easy. I know that one. Hold on. It's there's a little thing like if you hover your mouse cursor over it, then there's like a toggle tile view. It's got like 4 little things, and if you click that, then and then click it again or whatever, and there's also a lock thing. Oh, it's security options. I'm not going to play with that. I don't know what it does, therefore I leave it alone because that's my computer level.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm breaking up is because what it's doing is it's whoever talks, it switches to that picture.
That's
and
bad.
Then it jarbles everything. So got to figure out where that is, and as soon as I have that, I should be good.
It's near the bottom.
Google Play, so.
Near the bottom of your screen, when you move your mouse pointer down to the bottom of the window there, it should pop up.
Mark has got some technical skill.
Being keyword.
Ah, shit.
Still hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Maybe it
can't.
They just claw the shit out of you?
No, she was licking my fingers and then decided to fucking take a chomp.
Yeah.
She does that. She called it a love bite, apparently.
Ah.
Now she's going mental trying to...
Aha! There it is. Okay. You can try the review again. I'm sorry, guys, for all the delays.
Okay, cool. Do you read the boards?
Yes.
Okay. Did you read the latest stuff about the trapped demon that was freed?
It's split up in all the animals.
Okay, that'll save a bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now here in this barn. We have 56 said animals still here in cages that have been gathered by the local populace and left here for us to have fun with and experiment. So far, what we've determined is when you kill one of these animals, a wispy black tendril of smoke comes out and goes away. It's the demon leaving the body to go and possess another animal. The animals here are trying to kill themselves. Well, the demons inside them are trying to have them kill themselves, so then they can leave because they're trapped at the moment. They want to leave and go to another host. The animals still want to survive, so the demon's not strong enough yet to force the animal to starve or to, if it gets thirsty or hungry enough, the animal will still be able to take over and feed itself to keep itself alive. So we're trying to do that because we don't want to release as little of these back into the populace as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I was able to, even though magic here is very hard to do, I was able to cure one of disease poison, and that seemed to eradicate the evil inside it. Nothing escaped the body, it just died. So it's kind of a fix we've found. The problem is getting all of these specimens to another place that has stronger magic that I can then do that on a multiple scale. Or it's finding a way of trapping this essency stuff when it comes out in a jar, and we can do that for all of them and then take the jar somewhere, because transporting 56 animals in cages to somewhere with magic is not going to be easy.
No. So what happens if you attack wispy essence?
I've tried it with a magic sword. It didn't seem to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the hole in the barn wall that looks sword-shaped.
Okay.
Oh, I
well,
do have that is an idea, though. Huh.
I have a sword that can hit non-corporeal things.
Cool, because I have a spell that does the same, and I was just thinking about doing that, but that's gonna, if you...
That's why I brought it up.
Sword, that's even
my sword already does it.
Wow, okay. Right, Here's the. Well, okay. Yeah, no, screw that. I wonder if you just kill one of the things in the cage, because that'll make it easier to hit. And see if that does anything to the spirit stuff inside it with your special sword.
Yes, one way to find out. I'll look around for the worst looking of the bunch, the one that looks like the animal's already probably dead.
Ah, yes. You find one that gives you a bonus to hit as well. You find one that gives you a bonus of plus 30 as it's laying on its side, panting heavily. That one will do it.
Excellent. Mm-hmm.
Sure, just give me the 2 hit. I don't need the damage roll because I figure if worst comes to worst, you can just saw at it.
Mm-hmm. Well, first off, are there any demons around here? Just got to check.
Sure.
Everywhere.
You think you may be surrounded by them.
All right. I will draw my sword and I will stick it into this poor critter and kill it.
All right. It definitely dies. Your sword is now covered in black goo.
Okay. Does a wispy tentacle thing come out of it?
Yes.
I will strike at that.
Excellent. Now give me a sword strike at normal, because it's small, it's moving.
There's my sword button. Okay. There we go.
There are now 2 small wispy things.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, that didn't work quite as planned.
Yeah.
I could just keep hacking at it and see if one of them eventually dissipates.
No, I think they'll keep halving and halving and halving.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really
You want to try? You've got time if you want to do hop, 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 hop.
Yeah, I'll take one of the halves and I'll chop it up really good and see if I can actually get it to dissipate.
Excellent. Give me a sword roll just because you're trying to do it before it can get through the wall. He goes. Eventually he can get it to dissipate, but god damn, that's a lot of work. He must have hit it a good 20 times or whatever before he fucking got it. Or it's so small it can't be seen anymore. You're thinking that if the either there's going to be a new couple hundred creatures infecting people, or the mosquitoes are going to be super bad next year.
Yeah.
Definitely had an effect on it, though.
Doing that, yeah. Hopefully it weakened it some.
Yep.
Can you tell me more about what's going on with the sky again, please?
It looks like there's strange. You look outside, and there's a huge, strange pattern in the sky right now that looks like it's made of different glowing colors above the sky. You can hear distant screams from the town that usually the PCs ignore. Let me show you what that, what the sky looks like here. The PCs have gotten really into ignoring a lot of interesting things because they got too much stuff going on. They're like, nobody got time for that. The strange symbol in the sky looks like, hold on a second. There we go. Looks like this. It's made of blood red clouds and black clouds. Anybody who does not have the paradigm distortion maxed out, give me a little minor sanity roll as you look and see things causing people to scream and panic and maybe drown their families and stuff in order to avoid this.
Freddy!
Mr. Wallace begins to freak out and think about drowning you two to save you from the horror. Mr. Wallace, please roll a d6 as you're thinking that it's probably a good time to go crazy. Everybody else loses 1 point unless you have it maxed out. Mr. Wallace only loses 2 points, bringing him a little closer to his next permanent insanity. Be planning on a new one, Jeff. Anyway, so it goes under paradigm distortion. So Jeff Sandy drops to a 38, and he picks up 2 points toward the Paradigm Distortion. Paradigm Distortion is a good one to get maxed out because, goddamn, there's a lot of weird shit going on in the world. Kinley just curses at Freddy, knowing that he was somehow responsible for the huge symbol, which is currently floating in the sky, and it's just Titanic sized.
Is it kind of directly overhead though, or more towards the town?
Neither. It looks like it does not look like the town nor you are the main thing. It just seems to be a giant Titanic thing, like a big naked Santa Claus floating over the world.
So does it go from horizon to horizon?
Yes.
That's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It also seems to be slowly swirling and stuff. You're pretty sure with the yin and yang, it's a sign from the martial arts gods that you need to become the one or something and eventually Jet Li your ass up a pyramid while killing all the other Jeffs you can find.
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it, you said it was moving. Could you describe that more? Is it like rotating up in the sky?
Exactly. It's swirling around the yin and yang with the infinity symbol in the middle, kind of keeping its current thing. So it's slowly turning in a clockwise rotation. But the good news is darkness should be here in a few hours, and then you won't be able to see that unless the stars start doing some weird shit.
That really reminds me of something I read in a book once about the Courts of Chaos, the sky there.
They're too
being half day and half night.
Ah.
Well, you have the yin and the yang, and you also have the time symbol. That's always got to be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just imagining Freddy sighing as he looks up at that symbol now.
Okay, so we are trying to find a way of dispelling this evil, I guess.
You hear a dunk on top of the barn. Dunk,
Oh, great.
dunk, 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 dunk.
It's raining now.
It seems to be hailing, but the hail is all shaped like little skulls. Super cool.
It's just a byproduct of things sorting itself out. Now there's a Logris.
By the way,
this has sent the town into a bigger panic and stuff. You see one of the buildings catch on fire for some reason.
Yeah, I hate small town stupidity.
Yeah.
We would leave them to their thing.
In the big town, they're taking the looting. Because that's what you do as soon as there's any kind of social unrest is you go get a new TV. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
You guys sit in your barn. The hail continues on. Fortunately, the barn roof is good enough that it's not smashing through it, although it does make a cacophony of noise and such. And you can still see the symbols rotating. This is the background of what's going on as you guys are trying to figure out the way to get rid of the evil from the land. Oh, give me demonology rolls. Yeah.
Gee, it's funny. I just added that to my list as I wanted to work on that skill. So, so close.
Damn. You're thinking, this must mean something.
Mm-hmm. Where's the lantern if you need him? He'd just break a couple sticks and it'd all go away.
That'd be a big help.
I don't think I actually have that skill. Try for my learn.
You can do it.
No.
You guys shrug and go back to work. That all continues on with occasional fire strikes into the forest.
I'm going to try to go out and grab one of the hailstones.
They seem to be made of ice.